Hello, my dear friends. Friends, earlier when I used to provide astrological consultations to others, now I have stopped due to certain reasons. Then people used to ask me whether their horoscope is good or bad. Now, if anybody means about the accuracy, then accuracy depends upon the accuracy of your birth data. If your birth time, birth date, and place of birth are correct, and you are using a reasonably good computer software to generate your horoscope, then there is no question about accuracy. It is accurate. But if you mean that whether your horoscope is good or bad in quality as compared to other people's, then it is wrong way to think. No person has any comparison with other person. Each person has a unique past history based upon his or her previous incarnations, and in addition to that, each person has a planned, before birth, planned agenda for the current life. What tasks are to be accomplished in order to learn new lessons, and what part of your previous good or bad karma is to be worked out in this current life. All those indications are there, and there is free will, lot of free will. If there are any bad indications, you have every chance to improve, to overcome those negativities. But you must never compare your birth chart with any other person. So don't ask this question whether your birth chart or horoscope is good or bad. It is just a reflection, truthful reflection of your past and your probabilities based upon your agenda, what you accomplish in this life, and based on that, what is your future going to be, probable future. Indications are there. Now you go to an astrologer, you are facing some financial problems, and the astrologer tells you that in your birth chart Jupiter is afflicted, or Jupiter is debilitated or badly placed. Then that means that is why you are having financial problems. So you may be advised to recite some mantra for Jupiter or do some other remedial measures for Jupiter, and you do that, and you find that you don't get any remedy most of the time. Now the reason is, you need to understand why your Jupiter is in a bad condition in your birth chart. You must have done something wrong regarding the significations of Jupiter. Jupiter represents your finance, your authority, your children, so many things, your righteous way of living, your religious inclinations, right? So in previous birth you might have misused your authority, or exploited children, or you did something wrong regarding your finance, wealth, you cheated other people. It could be anything, and now your Jupiter is in a bad condition. So you have come with many tasks in your mind, in your subconscious mind, planned before birth, that in this life you will do something to rectify the faults committed by you in previous lives. But you forget, because all this information is in your subconscious mind, right? And you don't realize, and astrologer is also not guiding you properly, that you should look into it can be found out from your birth chart in what respect you misused the significations of Jupiter. I'm just giving an example for just one planet. It could be with all other planets as well. It could be with Venus. It could be you exploited women. You misused the sexual instinct, or you indulged too much in luxuries, comforts. So many. It could be anything, but it can be found out if you are interested and if the astrologer is knowledgeable enough. So my point of making this video is just to educate you that your horoscope reflects your past and future probabilities based upon the agenda you have come with in this life and what you do, because you have a lot of free will. So get your horoscope analyzed properly in time, and also sit in meditation. You must know yourself also. What are your negative traits in this life? Each person knows. If you are honest, because the seeds are there. If you misused your powers in previous life, you have seeds of doing that even in this life. So you have to overcome those tendencies. Find out. Even without looking at the birth chart, you should know what are the problems, areas you are facing troubles. So try to rectify those negative traits. And if it was Jupiter and it indicates that you did something wrong regarding wealth, then help other people with your wealth, whatever you have, right? Even with 5 rupees, it is your tendency only. It is your what are your feelings, what you want to do. Do you really want to help anyone? You can help with even 1 rupee if you don't have more than that. But it is all your intentions which are seen. So you can do a lot, but you should never compare your horoscopes with others. No horoscope is good or bad. It is just a reflection of certain things and probabilities of future, right? A lot is in your hand, my dear friends. God or divine forces never want to torture you unnecessarily. The divine forces desire that each person comes to the right path. And the golden rule to follow, as given by the great Tibetan Lama Lobsang Rampa, is do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. That is the golden rule. If you do not want that other people should exploit you, should misuse you, then don't do that with other people first. So you will become worthy of getting good always. So my dear friends, I hope now you have the right perspective about astrology and your birth chart, and you can utilize it to overcome your problems, overcome your difficulties. Don't just rely on astrological remedies, mantra. They will help, but only if you are also trying to overcome the negative traits related to that area or planet. A lot can be done. I hope this video will help you to understand that how astrology can help you a lot. But if you do not have your accurate birth data, see, another thing I must warn you, many astrologers, even very renowned astrologers, they will say they can correct your birth data. If you do not have your correct birth data, don't worry, my dear, I will correct it. But that is only fooling. When I did Jyotish Visharda, we were taught a method to rectify your birth time. But that is just to fool you. It doesn't work. I don't know who devised that method. No one can correct your birth data. Only nature knows it. So if you are doubtful about your birth data, then forget about that. Or if there is an astrologer who knows how to make a Prashan Kundali chart based upon the question you ask to a certain astrologer at that time, that can be done. Or based upon numerology, numerology will help you a little bit only to harmonize things, but not much. But in absence of any of these, don't worry, don't bother. Sit in meditation, do some pranayam. God will help you. Your subconscious, you can tap into your subconscious mind and find out. And also, if you are honest with yourself, you know what are your negative traits. Work on those. If you are having financial problems and you do not have your birth chart, right, then try to help others with money. And if you are in a authoritative position, do not misuse your authority. Do justice, and things will come on the right line. Yes, nature is always desiring to bring prosperity to you, but only waiting for your initiative so that you prove your worthiness. I hope you get a lot of information, useful information from this video, which will help you to overcome many difficulties in life and enjoy life as it comes. Thank you for watching.